Hey, watch this, fam. What we going over is the decency of our sisters, right? Watch this.
The book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 3.
Read.
The aged woman likewise.
So the aged woman, sis, you're an aged woman. You're an aged woman. Compared to our young sister right here, y'all are aged women. You understand what I'm saying? Read on.
That they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
So she should be in behavior as becoming holiness. Y'all should be showing her a good example. You understand what I'm saying? Read on.
Not false accusers.
Read.
Not given to much wine. Teachers of good things.
See, these are things that she's looking up to y'all to know. You understand what I'm saying? Teachers of good things, not being a drunkard. Hey, sister, listen up, because what we giving out is start that from the top again. Because as our young daughters are in the street, we're stopping the perpetual sinful nature of the man that's looking at our women, at our sisters, at our daughters. You understand what I'm saying? Read.
Titus chapter 2, verse 3. The aged woman, so likewise.
The aged women, we have aged women here. So these are the young daughters. You understand what I'm saying? The aged women have young daughters that look up to them. Read.
That they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
So as an aged woman, you must become, read that, likewise as becoming?
As be in behavior as becometh holiness.
As becoming holiness. What does the word holy mean? It means to be separate. Right? The word holy just means to be separate. When you look at all these other women out here, they're not separate. They follow the world. They follow Cardi B. They follow, give me some old names.
Sexy Red.
Who? Sexy Red. Who else? Zombies. They follow zombies. Right. They follow people who are dead mentally. You understand what I'm saying? Read. I like that.
Not false accusers.
Not false accusers. How many times have we heard of false accusers, meaning liars? We've heard of people that lie on men just because. Did y'all know what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma was because a white woman lied on one of our black brothers? That happened. I don't know if y'all know the history of Tulsa, Oklahoma, but that was Black Wall Street. That was a black-owned community. We had hospitals, hotels, we had airports, we had everything. And a white woman lied on one of our black brothers, caused it to be destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? So not false accusers. Read.
Not given to much wine.
So you, as a woman of age, can't be given too much wine. You can't be drunk. You can't be sitting here getting drunk. It's not shamefaced. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Teachers of good things.
Teachers of God's words, because the word good just means God's laws. We're gonna get it. Read.
That they may teach the young woman.
They may teach the young women. Read on.
To be sober.
Read.
To love their husband.
To do what?
Love their husband.
To love their boyfriends.
Husband.
To love they fly by night.
To love their husband.
You gotta love your husband. There's no such thing as boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? This is us bringing back the nation. This is us getting our people back on top. Because right now we've been too at the bottom. Too long we've been told that we're nothing. Too long we've been told that we're niggas, Haitians, and nothing that God has said. You understand what I'm saying? We have to be teachers of good things. Get that.
Right.
What is that? Romans 7. Get that in Romans 7. Because we have to be teachers of good things. What are the good things that we're supposed to teach? Because you can say, I taught my daughter stock market. Is that bad?
No.
I taught my daughter the civics in history. Is that bad? No. But let's find out according to God what it means to be good. That's fine, sis. Just listen up.
Romans chapter 7, verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy.
God's laws is holy. Read on.
And the commandment holy.
God's laws are holy and His commandments holy. Read on.
And just and good.
God's commandments are good. So we have to teach our children God's commandments. That's what's good according to God. Because if we're not teaching God's commandments, what are you teaching them? You're teaching them the laws of the world. You're teaching them how to become one with the world. You understand what I'm saying? So go back to Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. And then after that, we can go back to Titus. Because we have to change the mentality of our people. Watch this. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So if you mind me, can I ask you a question? So let me ask you, sis. If you've seen us up here in dresses, what was your first thought? Be real. Be honest. Because that's why we're here. We're here to be honest. If you saw us in dresses up here teaching, what would you think? You don't know? Huh?
Change your gender.
You change your gender? You said LGBT? James. And you said it, right? So that is what? Does that go with God's word? No! It goes against God's word. Now that's the same thing God is saying. When it comes down to it, as James, how you doing, bro? Quick question. I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked them. If we was up here in dresses, what would be your first thought?
They would thank you. I don't know. I don't need to say it.
No, say it. That's why we're here. We want you to say it.
No, I try to listen.
You're confused.
And I have to keep going.
That's good. That's exactly. Yes. Thank you, sis. Thank you for the honesty. I really appreciate that because that's what we need. We are confused as men wearing dresses, and we out here teaching the Bible.
If it was the opposite way around, the same thing.
Exactly. So that's exactly what God is saying. God is saying that it's an abomination to cross-dress. As a woman in pants and men in dress, it's an abomination. So with that being said, sis, when it comes down to it, we have to learn how to dress as men and women. Because right now, Lil Uzi Vert and all these other rappers on TV wear dresses. Right. They wear dresses. They wear dresses. So what does that do to the young men? They confuse them.
Too.
Exactly. So when you're right, we're confused too. So what happens
No,
is
not weird. But Uzi.
No.
Because
Because
I get what you're saying is
and right as a whole.
As a whole, yes.
No, and I'm not saying that when it comes down to it, we're gonna do it. But when I say we, I'm talking about our people. You know what I mean? They watch it on TV and they're like, oh, it's okay to come out the closet and be this way. No, God said no, it's not supposed to be so, right? What is the cause the land to fall into water? Bring it out. I think Leviticus. That's the one. Watch this, y'all. Watch what God say when we're cross-dressing. When we can't get our mind right according to His word. Bring that out. Because too long have our people been moving around thinking that it's okay. It's fine when it's not. God said, no, hold on. When it comes down to it, I gave you a dress code, and this is what you need to wear, right? You got a job. You got a job? You got a job? You got a job? What, don't you got a uniform you got to wear? You have a uniform you have to wear, Mom? You have a uniform? Okay.
Confusion.
That's fine. Yeah. If you work from home, okay. Mom, do you have a job?
Yes, you do.
Do you have a uniform you have to wear? You got a uniform, right? Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? We all have a uniform and a dress code we must abide by. If not, what's going to happen? We're going to lose our job, right? We're going to lose our job. So God said, this is the dress code I got for women. This is the dress code I got for men. If you don't wear what I told you to wear, you're going to get fired. In other words, right? Bring this up.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
You see that? The Bible says don't prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a whore. How do you think that happens, Dad? How do you think that? Do you think that we're just selling our daughters off? No, we're not. We're not selling them off. We don't want nothing bad to happen to them. But so what are we doing? Read.
Lest the land fall to whoredom.
Lest the land fall to whoredom. Read on.
And the land become full of wickedness.
The land gonna become full of wickedness because of the way we allow our daughters to dress. The way that we allow them to be dressed. And I'm gonna be real, because I'm gonna talk to you just like a brother. You understand what I'm saying? As my little sister, I don't want no man to look at her. If a man look at her in a certain type of way, I automatically feel the trigger. I'm triggered. Like, bro, what you doing? She's a young girl. But mom, you have to understand, as a mom, you can't let her come out like that. You cannot let her come out like that. Because you got predators out there.
She came over.
Hey, right now, you're the mother figure.
Exactly.
At this very moment, you're the mother figure. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot let her come out like this. She has to be covered. You know what I'm saying? And we got to be the examples. We have to be the examples because there's predators. There's men out here that will pull up a van and snatch them up.
Right.
That will snatch them up and take them to a whole other country. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to see that for our people. That's why we out here to tell you to change, to make sure as God's chosen people, we have to change.
That's right.
The way that we dress, the way that we think. So sis, look on this sign. Where do you fall at? What is your tribe according to God? You are not African American. You're not niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
Non-denomination. But I have to go because I gotta go.
Non-denomination is a religion, sis. But when you look at over here, these are the real Jews according to the Bible. God called you a name. If you're a child of God, what is your name? What is your name, bro? Judah. Judah. You come from the tribe of Judah.
That's
so
right.
sis, you have to change and keep God's commandments. What tribe you come from? Huh? So you come from Levi. So what tribe you come from?
Jamaica.
You come from the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right.
What tribe you come from, sis? So you come from the tribe of Levi as well. So I'm getting facts somewhere in your life, and I got my brother right here. You understand what I'm saying? We have to keep God's commandments, sis. We have to keep God's commandments, bro.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word